What's happening? It's ya. Bois. Goldie. Smell good. Chicken. No bologna. No swine. Smelling good and looking good. All the French toast time. If that interests you, consider subscribing. Show your boy some love. All my returning subscribers and viewership, appreciate y'all. All my new subscribers and viewership, appreciate y'all rocking with me. We have a very special video today, guys. I'm going to be going over 6 DUPE beast mode performing fragrances. And what I mean by beast, guys, I really don't like to get into hours on my channel, 11 hours, 12 hours, 9.5 hours. What I can tell you is these fragrances will take you from shower to shower, especially if you spray your clothes, which is what I recommend. I spray my skin and my clothes, okay? But here we go, guys. This one is not talked about a lot. It kind of got, I'm not gonna say it got swept up under the rug, but there are just so many fragrances out here, man. Some fragrances, they just get looked over. But this bad boy is a beast. From Rasasi, Qasamat, Morhaf. Now this gets compared to Armani Privé Rose DRB. I don't think it's really that close, but what I can tell you, and this is what this list is really about, it's a beast. Rose, patchouli, which got that oud in the background, but it's way in the background. So this is a wearable oud. I really don't even too much detect the oud, but it's in there, but it's way in the background. The one thing I can say about Rose Oud, all those bad boys perform, and all of them smell expensive. And Rose Ouds, man, I don't know what Rose Oud is doing in the air, but those fragrances tend to get compliments. Compliment getter in my fragrance wardrobe is Alexandra's Nostalgia, which is an inspiration of MFK. I can't think of the name of that fragrance right now by MFK, but it's loved in the community, and that thing is a beast. But this video is not. I could have put that one on here. Alexandra Nostalgia. Oud Satin Mood is the name of it. Oud Satin Mood by MFK. But listen, I could have put that on this list, but I talk about it a lot, so I want to rotate it. Talk about something I haven't talked about in a while. Got the tassel on there. That's live, man. That's gonna sit live on your dresser, table, shelf, wherever you keep your fragrances. I would just recommend that you do not keep them in your bathroom, because you got to realize you take a shower, that heats up, that could, mess up your fragrance. So I wouldn't recommend storing your fragrances in the shower. I have a little bag in my car where I keep like a couple of throwaway fragrances that I really don't care about, but I wouldn't recommend storing them in your car. But I do have, just for that 0.1% chance that I may walk out the door and not have on a fragrance, I have a backup in the car. But it's just a throwaway fragrance. I think I have an Adidas fragrance in there, and like an old Essie Miyake that's probably got about an ounce left in it, if that. Not even an ounce. I mean, just a spritz left in there. You know what I mean? All right, here we go, guys. Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition, and this is the inspiration of Herbe Pure by Xerjoff. That's an expensive fragrance, guys. It's like $200-300. You can get this from $40 to $50, and this thing is a beast, guys. Sweet. So I think like fruitcake sitting on an amber base. That's just the best way to describe this fragrance, but it is a beast. Very pleasing, man. I'm telling you, man. I think you may enjoy this. There are several Herbe Pure, because that's one of the scent DNAs that's very popular, that are going around. But I think, I haven't smelled all of them, but this is probably the most popular one, guys. Amber Oud Gold Edition by Haramain. One I don't talk about a lot. I only seen this one time. This is the most rare Rackstro Fine I have ever seen as far as the dupes goes, okay? Milestone Red Cherry, and this is an inspiration of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I did get my nose on Lost Cherry in Saks. In my opinion, it only lasted maybe 15 minutes. It was very faint, at least on the paper. This bad boy here, May I tell you something? I spray my skin, like this is what I do, guys. I do like my neck, and then I'll spray like kind of right here on my torso and down kind of by my stomach. I may even come down like the sleeves. That's kind of like my little routine, right? And this one goes gourmandy into the dry down. Cherry, vanilla with some gourmand aspects. Guys, I hang my buttons up in the closet. After I get through, I hang them up right. The next day, I step in my closet. I am greeted with Milestone Red Cherry. With the what? Pressurized atomizer.
Wow.
Man, you know that's tough, man. That's tough. Red Cherry. If you enjoy cherry fragrance, man, I had it on the other day and I just thought I was tight. It's a feeling with me with fragrances, man. How does that fragrance make you feel? Most importantly, and I felt darn good when I had this bad boy on last week because I did wear it recently. And that's really what wanted me to put this on this list. I was like, dawg, man, that fragrance gets more, for a citrus fruit style fragrance, man, that fragrance gets performance, man, beastly. If you can find it. Like I said, I only seen it one time in TJ Maxx. The receipt don't lie, and it never did, okay? All right. My second most, you may have seen, I didn't want you to see it before I talked about it. My second most complimented fragrance in my entire fragrance wardrobe, Reyane Insurrection Pure 2. And this is an inspiration of Creed Aventus, guys. And that fragrance goes from 400, 500, maybe discounters, 300, maybe 290, you get lucky, but it's expensive. That's the point I'm trying to get across. But this is a fruity take, like our Morhaf Club de Nuit Intense is more citrus than with the, the birch thing going on. But this one is more fruity. So this is more of a fruity take on Creed Aventus, right? But you want to talk about performance, man. The Ciaz, when this thing catches the wind, it is over. Story time. Years ago, I was going to a restaurant called Benihana's, right? So I'm got out my car, I'm walking to the door, and this young lady, she was walking up like this, right? Guys, and as we met, she told me she could smell that fragrance across the parking lot because it had caught that wind. Now this scent DNA, this profile, it can get away from you quickly where you think it's not there. I've had this happen with Club de Nuit Intense. I can't smell it anymore and I get compliments. It can do that. So if you want to reapply it for yourself, just to bring it back to your nose, of course. But as far as compliments and other people smelling it, I promise you, they still smell it. But listen, that bad boy had caught the wind, man. Mind you, this was at lunchtime, 12, in that range, right? I applied it that morning, like 6 something in the morning, guys. So we're talking 6 hours later. I didn't reapply it right when I hopped out to go into the restaurant. I applied it earlier that day at 6:30. 6 hours later, across the parking lot, this fragrance got a compliment, guys. This puppy here with $25. That scent profile is just king. And shout out to Creed. I don't own it, but I did smell it. It's very smooth. And the only thing with dupes is of course, I think it's disingenuous to expect a $25 fragrance to have the same quality. The ingredients aren't there, but in the air, the scent profile is what you want. Out of my countless compliments on that fragrance and our Morhaf Club de Nuit Intense, not one time did somebody say, oh, that smells synthetic, or oh, that must be Reyane Insurrection, because that can't be Creed. Says no one in real life. It's all about real life, guys. I'm telling you what works for $25. Beast mode, performance, sillage, whatever you want to call it. This bad boy works, okay? Another one. I don't know if this bad boy got stronger or what. I don't remember it being that strong, when I first got it. But with the Middle Easterns, they macerate and maturate with a T. They do get stronger, and this bad boy got stronger. Lattafa Nasheet. Love that bottle. Heavy bottle, guys. Heavy bottle. Heavy cap for $25. Presentation. Almost has a little bit of an armoire, almost Creed Aventus style bottle, but This bad boy right here, green vanilla. The vanilla is in the dry down, guys. All you gotta do is wait for the dry down. But the green starts off good too. It's not, you just gotta, wait around forever. The green, you can enjoy that too. But the vanilla is the prize in the dry down.
Wow.
The vanilla, man, this is good, guys. $25. You can wear this any season, guys. And that's the magic of this fragrance. Any season, any reason, can dress it up or down. I wouldn't wear it with a suit and tie. It doesn't give suit and tie to me. But you could, but I don't get that. Now, this next one is suit and tie. You better dress up with this fragrance, guys, or this fragrance will wear you into an oblivion. Some fragrances, guys, they are so put together, they are so mature, that if you try to wear a t-shirt and jeans, the fragrance will wear you out. I discussed this in a video a while back. This fragrance will wear you. So just make sure you wear at least a polo, preferably a button-up, but a nice polo and some jeans with this fragrance, or this fragrance will wear you. Haramain, Club de Nuit Intense, Woman. Now, don't let that put you off. This is really a unisex fragrance, and this is inspired by Tom Ford Noir, De Noir, which is like, I get a rose chocolate, man. And I don't think chocolate is listed on this, but I get a rose chocolate. This puppy is strong. Again, the rose oud, all the rose ouds are beastly. I don't own one that I can say with a straight face doesn't perform, okay? Listen.
Wow.
And it's, oh, wow. Regal, elegant, sophisticated, incredibly well put together, rich, expensive, opulent, affluent, well-to-do, money in the bank. Listen, this guy right here, or gal, has annuities set up, master planned living, gated community, butler's pantry, formals, lake in the den, baby. Game room and media room, both on a cul-de-sac. I'm telling you, this is just money in the bank. Best way to describe it. It smells very rich, very expensive, but the point of this video, it's a beast, and all these are beasts, okay? Well, listen, thanks for taking time out your day to watch my video. It's greatly appreciated. On the way out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share your boy, because sharing is caring, and goodies going global. Share your fragrances that are beast mode. That's the thing, everybody's into beast mode, and I get it. Share them, maybe other people want to know, okay? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.